Hello everyone, my name is Ning Bai. I'm doing research on piezoelectric film. Today I will discuss the misconception about existing science education and the way to improve it. I will describe what should be the central aim of the science education. In the previous class, I asked the question, if our aim is to get a better life, do we still need science education when we have enough technology? This question is more like science education is a tool to create technology. After reading these papers, I found that this idea is equivalent to that science education is to provide pre-professional training and the selection process for the future scientists and engineers. In the past, this was a very common aim in science education in schools, including what I wrote in my previous essay, initial thought on the aim of the education. I firmly believed that in the future, the goal of the science education will include the preservation of human life. This viewpoint is actually the same argument as the previous one, but this argument has been widely critiqued on the tokenomic ground. This argument fails to recognize that although it may hold for a minority of young people, such a form does not hold for the majority. It focuses more on the economic benefit that may be brought to individuals or society in the future. However, for society today, cultivating citizens with scientific literacy is now globally referred to as a common goal. Citizens with scientific literacy should have scientific habits of mind and the ability to make informed decisions regarding scientific issues. Socio-scientific issues. However, most people do not have a good understanding of what science education actually is. I will discuss two aspects and give my personal opinion. First and foremost, the students who received science education and the teachers who are responsible for it. Most of the students think of science education as learning established facts. They do not care how these conclusions were obtained and rarely question the existing ones. Experimentation was also used as a means of proving facts. The students rarely pay attention to the practice of reasoning and argument. This is often caused by the exam-oriented education. Students are difficult to get rid of the scope of exam-oriented education. They just want to pass the exams and exams with good marks. This education is too passive and lacks of understanding of socio-scientific issues. This kind of education also lacks of moral and ethical considerations. Such a habit of thinking makes it difficult for them to make informed decisions regarding socio-scientific issues. So, to the teachers, only a small number of teachers have a good understanding of aims of science education. More teachers only teach students the factual aspects of the course and the emphasis on the objective of science. This is because the teachers had to help students pass their exams with good marks. Also, they had to concentrate on the concerns of classroom management and on concept acquisitions and development. Teachers of primary and or secondary schools are not scientists themselves, so it is difficult for them to teach the nature of science to students. Furthermore, some of the teachers themselves lack training in morality and ethics, so it is possible for them to teach students about the appreciation for the moral and ethical components. These 2 points can be attributed together to the misconception of science education and scientific literacy. The solution starts with the training of teachers. Teachers should understand what scientific literacy really is, and then guide students through the curriculum. Help them build decision-making skills. Second, universities, research institutions, and the government have the responsibility to promote and expand science education. They also have a duty to eliminate the misconceptions about science education in public. I do not agree that the aim of science education is to cultivate future citizens. Science education should be for everyone, not just for students. Implementing science education only in schools can lead to misconception among the public that the scientific literacy is not relevant to them. However, society needs to involve more people in the choice of contemporary science, especially for major and complex issues. The majority lacking the science literacy to make an informed choice. Moreover, socio-scientific issues and the moral and the ethical are not always set in stone. They require more discussion and judgment. Citizens should always update their knowledge and improve their decision-making skills. The government should pay some of its attention into science education in the society. Universities and research institutions can use the media to transmit new research results to public and induce discussion among the people. Only in this way can we cultivate more citizens with scientific literacy. This is my discussion of the existing misconception about science education and the suggestion. Thank you for listening.